In a raft of demands after a meeting bringing together the NASA principals, the opposition wants the reconstitution of an independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission before the scheduled boundaries delimitation begins. They threatened to boycott the 2022 general elections if the IEBC is not reconstituted, or claiming that the delimitation exercise was heavily skewed to favor Jubilee zones. But IEBC Chairman Wafula Chebukati, who was touring counties in the coast, claims he's yet to receive any formal complaint from NASA over the allegations.
I've also read in the newspapers today. We have 67 political parties. I'm sure they'll each have a voice on that. We have the civil society. We have the Kenyan people who are all over. And so any party is free to express their views.
Chebukati says he's not aware of a specific misgivings of NASA in the exercise and would only respond once he was well assessed of the issues.
When I took over office with my commissioners, we promised two immediate goals. One was to do the 2017 elections. As you are aware, that has been done. The other thing was to transform the institution of IEBC so that we don't manage in future through crisis. And that transformation is what we are doing now.
The boundaries delimitation exercise is expected to kick off immediately after the national census next year. A defiant Chebukati insists only the IEBC can conduct boundaries delimitation and any election in the country.
Article 89 of the Constitution provides for boundary review by the Commission. So it is a job which must be done, and the Constitution says that boundaries must be reviewed between 8 years to 12 years after the last review.
This even as a Mombasa County-based non-governmental organization Haki Africa CEO Khalid Hussein called on the IEBC to focus on reducing the number of counties, constituencies and legislators in the delimitation exercise.
Kenya should have a maximum of only 10 counties, with each county having 12 members of parliament.
And with the commission having come under fire of a damning report by the Auditor General revealing that it inflated figures on tenders, Chebukati threw the blame to the Secretariat.
The accounting officer is the CEO. So issues of audit are handled at that level. But when the audit report do come to us, then we shall be able to ask questions and know the position.
In the meantime, cracks within the NASA coalition continue to widen as parties appear to be reading from different scripts as regards NASA's 2022 presidential candidate. Busia woman Rep. Florence Mutua has joined her ODM colleagues in dismissing other presidential hopefuls within NASA, insisting ODM leader Raila Odinga will be on the ballot in 2022.
Sisi hatutaki kusikia mambo ya Raila ati atoke aende retire. Sisi wafuasi wake ndio tutaamua siku ile anaenda retire.
John Jacob Kuria for Channel 1 News.